the journey we've had, 14 years of leadership and trusted delivery with the application server. We're not going way back into history, but we'll start from about 2005, 2006, which saw the release of WAS 6 and 6.1. 2008 end saw the release of WAS v7, and 2009 and 2010 saw the release of several feature packs on top of WAS v7, OSGI, the JPA, the Communication Enabled Application CA, the SCA, XML, Web Services, the DJP, and so on. There was release of several feature packs on top of WAS v7 in all over 2009 and 2010. 2010 saw the making of WAS v8, and in 2011 the WAS v8 version was released around mid of the year, alongside refreshes to the hypervisor edition as well as the migration toolkit. And 2011 end saw the release of beta version of 8.5, and towards the end of 2011 was beta, and 2012 saw the release of WAS v8.5 in two flavors, which is that of the mainstream, the full profile WAS, which is that of WAS v8.5, and then the lightweight version, which is called Liberty Profile for developers. So the mainstream WAS, the full production version, also has a Liberty Profile as a dynamic and optional profile. Now we have the Liberty Profile as a separate offering, which is suitable for the developer's desk. With that, we move on to slide 8. So slide 8 has the offerings of 8.5 in three pillars: rapid application development, developer experience, the features for resiliency, which is that of intelligent management and so on, and the features for operations and control, which work on selectable JD gains and improvements by way of security and control. Now for today's discussion, we will be focusing on the Liberty Profile, so I'll be focusing for want of time on the first pillar, which is that of developer experience, and we'll be focusing on the new Liberty Profile. Moving to slide 9, it gives an overall snapshot of the feature set in these three areas. And what I'm going to cover, as I just said, would be the first pillar, which is that of the features that help you with rapid application development. If you want an overview, if you want to listen to the entire offerings, entire feature set by way of WAS 8.5, I will be coming to the slide where I will be showing you the virtual event that we are doing for WAS, and that will be on October 10, 11, and 12. So please do join us at that time, where you'll get a full-fledged understanding of all the features, the 3-day event. So that will be a good one for the entire set of features there are in the 8.5. For today, we will focus on the first part and the Liberty Profile. Moving on to slide 10. Now, we have also been comparing the earlier releases of WAS with the latest ones to make sure that there is a constant improvement in performance. SPECHE Enterprise, as you would know, is the benchmark of application server performance measurement driven by Sun, which is now Oracle. And the unit of measurement is eJobs per second per core, enterprise job operations per second per core. So if you see, there is a constant improvement in the performance of WAS over the years. 8.5 is outperforming those, so performance is our strongest consideration. Alongside enhancing it for features which are important for the market and market trends, we also make sure that we are on par or outperforming in terms of the release-to-release performance. Moving on to slide 11, as I said, this is what I will be covering today for a major part, and we'll be able to explain all the features we have in this area, Liberty Profile being one of the major ones that we want to take to our developers. So, moving on to slide 12. We've been listening to the feedback that we've been getting on WAS. There is a lot of feedback that we have from the marketplace, from the field, from the customers, who say that WAS is complex to deal with. It is not it is a very good application server, a great one for production environment. We have a very reliable and a resilient application server there. But when it comes to a developer desk, we need something lightweight. We need something that can take us on with an application development more quickly, faster, low footprint. We don't want any cost associated, lowered cost of application development in environment, and more fidelity with the mainstream production server. As in, if I develop at my developer desk, I must be able to easily port it to the production environment. So these are the asks that we've been constantly hearing from our developer base. And we've been listening, we've been acting on them, and as slide 13 shows, we've come up with an offering. Like I said, in 8.5, we have an offering of the application server for the enterprise, and we have one for the developers. The enterprise version is a full-fledged WASP with all the production-ready services and enterprise-class deployment, with enterprise-class deployment, resiliency, intelligent management, provisioning, and all security operational control that an enterprise application server would need. In addition to that, there is the other offering, which is primarily for the developers, which is called Liberty Lightweight Profile for Developers. Liberty is extremely fast, no charge download, and as we will see in further slides, it is a whole host of goods in one shot. We have a very quick startup time with Liberty and very simplified server configuration and very suitable for developers' desks. It is a boon to developers. So as we will see in slide 14, and moving on to slide 14, this is a very good summary of what 8.5 Liberty Profile has to offer. So Liberty Profile 8.5 has one simplified configuration file with a developer focus. Now there is only one file called server.xml into which all the configuration goes, unlike having multiple files for various configuration of various components. Your application configuration and artifacts also go into the same file. This file, as we will see for the slides, has the ability to link into other configuration files, but the tools, the WASP developer tools, have the ability to show all the XML or all the configuration in one holistic view in the RAD or Eclipse kind of tool. So very simplified config. You just have to add a feature to server.xml and you have it available to you without having to restart the server. Very small download, less than 50 MB, dynamic runtime. You can, instead of having, as we will see in further slides, and not to worry if you do not get to some point at this point in time, we have slides which explain each one of these facets going down further. But just to give you a quick snapshot as we are in the slide, dynamic runtime is the ability to add features at runtime without having to restart the server. So all you have to say is what feature you want to add in feature/feature on server.xml, and you have the feature established for you without having to restart the server. Then integration with Job Manager. Now this, for those of you who understand Job Manager, flexible management, multi-cell administration topology that WASP can be deployed in, it is a way of managing multiple deployment managers and administration agents for huge WASP deployments. So Job Manager is an asynchronous way of managing your nodes in a way as to schedule jobs on each one of the deployment managers, by way of which you can do server start, stop, undeploy, redeploy, and any kind of functions across nodes of the server, of all the server farms there is under this Job Manager. So you have the ability now with the latest version of Liberty to be able to manage Liberty life cycles to the Job Manager. Fidelity with full WASP profile. Now this is a very important feature to have, because as I develop something on the developer desk and I want to take it to production, it should not become a whole new exercise again of migration. It should be seamless integration to production full-time WASP. So now the mainstream enterprise full WASP, which is amenable to production use, and Liberty Profile are in full fidelity. So you can actually deploy whatever you've developed in full fidelity with the full profile WAS or the enterprise version of WAS. And this is a very good feature that the developers will like, so that there is no downtime or there is no additional effort in migrating an application from dev test environment to production. In addition, there is the unzip, install, and deploy facility, which is the install is made extremely easy. All you have to do is just unzip a few folders and you have the Liberty Profile running for you. It is not a huge install kind of an effort. It's just about unzipping to install to have it working. Integrated tooling, we will see as we go by. There is powerful tooling that we can use to develop on Eclipse and RAD, Rational Application Developer, for Liberty Runtime. Very lightweight runtime. Now, in addition to the footprint on disk, the footprint in memory is also very light, and it is 60 MB for our TradeLight application, which is one of the benchmarking applications. Incredibly fast, less than 5 seconds to start. Those of you who would attend the virtual event that we would be hosting from October 10th to 12th, the link which I'll be passing on to you for will show demos on how it starts in less than 5 seconds. It's incredibly fast.